Hey guys, I know, I've got some explaining to do. What is up with my hair, right? It's not naturally curly, it's usually very difficult to style. You guys have never seen it like this before. I mean, last time you saw me it was so much shorter, so I mean it's probably...
Heather!
This is not what... Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
It has been too long since I have made a video. I've missed you guys so much, I really have, and you deserve an explanation. In order to properly explain why I haven't been here making videos in many months, I need to start at the beginning and kind of share with you my video journey as a whole, because I've never shared that with you guys, and it's a very important part of where I am now and why I am. Look, I'm filming right now. It's been a while since I talked to the camera, guys. I'm gonna have to get back into the flow of things. But seriously, let me tell you a story, start from the beginning, and then we'll get to where we are now. So it all started back in 2016, when after talking with my husband and thinking about things myself, I decided I really love videos, and I want to make them. Simple enough, but coming to that conclusion in your own life and deciding, hey, I'm actually going to do something about that, that was a big deal for me. My husband knows me well enough with the way I do things. He's like, hey, you're not going to be happy with just filming on your phone. You're gonna want to do it right. You're going to want to buy a nice camera and a microphone and everything. So if you can find a way to make money from doing that, then we can get that camera and you can kind of pursue this thing you want to do. And so I had a mission. After doing a bunch of research on the interwebs, I found out that there are people who take cameras to weddings, capture all of the amazing moments that are happening, go home, take all of that footage, put it to music, include parts from speeches and vows and everything, and just create a short film summing up what the wedding day was like, and the feel of everything, and just including all the awesome moments so people can relive their wedding day over and over every time they watch their film. And so I was watching these films and I was thinking, you know what? I think I could do this. Now bear in mind, I had never edited on anything other than Windows Movie Maker before in my life. I had never filmed on anything other than a little point-and-shoot camera or my cell phone. I knew absolutely nothing about audio, just in general, but I knew a lot about telling stories. I understood a lot about framing and different scenes and juxtaposition. When did you get here? But I understood a lot about storytelling and just the medium of visual media already. So I figured I'd figure out the technical stuff and take the skills I already have and try to apply it to that. So that's exactly what I did. I watched hundreds of tutorial videos on YouTube. I signed up for a class at the community college to properly learn how to work a DSLR camera. I ended up later buying a class for audio training so I could know how to actually properly engineer my audio and clean it up and make it perfect without just being like, well, try to get the best recording I can on set and then just hope it's perfect. And now, almost 3 years later, I'm to the point where I can make this. So basically, in between all the YouTube stuff I've shown you guys and I've made over the past few years, I was also starting a business and learning an entirely different style of communication through video, a different form of storytelling, and making a little bit of money off of that and growing it into just a real business that I was pursuing. Which brings us to why I haven't made a video on here in a little while. So last year was our busiest ever year for wedding video, which is awesome because it means I've learned and grown in my art and I can create something that a lot of people like and enjoy and are super happy about because they can relive awesome moments. But was also difficult because I had never had that much editing to do before in my life. I had so many highlight films to edit from like the August-September range. and work kind of took over, and making personal videos for myself and for you guys kind of fell by the wayside because I was like, this is very important. These are the memories of people's most awesome day. I need to make sure I have this done before I'm making stuff for myself. And for you, because I love you guys. I'm so happy that you enjoy watching the things I make and put on here, and I love trying to entertain you, but they were paying customers, and you have responsibilities in your life that you need to live up to, and I was not at the point, skill-wise, where I could do both. So I just kind of stopped making my personal videos for a while, which wasn't a good thing. I've learned a lot about wedding video and the way to do that really well and really professionally, but it's just one type of video, and it's not a way to be as creative and expressive and just have fun like I can on here, and I've really, really missed it. Good news is I've learned a lot after going through that insanely busy season for me. I'm a much faster editor now. I learned a lot of tips and tricks that really speed up your workflow. And since it's winter, it is the slow season for weddings, I have absolutely no excuse for not getting back into making fun things on the YouTubes to entertain and to enjoy. So that's the first reason that I haven't been here. The second reason is a little bit more personal and a little bit less definable. I kind of got a little disillusioned with YouTube. Around that same time, I kind of stumbled across I don't know what to call this corner of YouTube. It's kind of like the popular kids table at school. I don't know, disingenuous content, people with pretty faces doing challenges. The whole vibe is more just, hey, this will get views, not this is something I'm excited about or something fun or something I think would be fun to share with you guys. It was a style of content I guess I had vaguely known existed before, but had never personally watched any of. So my whole view of YouTube in general was the much more nostalgic, much more what I grew up with sort of thing. And watching those YouTubers, I didn't like it. I was like, YouTube should be people having fun and making the things they want to make and sharing their creativity and using this as an outlet and having fun with people they may have never met but appreciate the same things as them, and we can communicate through comments and just I was very frustrated about it, I guess. And because that's the sort of content I never want to make and strikes me just as so disingenuous, I don't know, it's very popular and it gets tons of views, and I have just a little channel, so part of me, I guess, just didn't like that at all. It's like, YouTube just isn't a place for the sort of content I like to make anymore, so what's the point of making it? Which I realize is ridiculous, but it's how I was feeling at the time, I guess. It's hard to put it into words exactly, but I was seeing YouTube as what it's grown into now, and kind of for the first time, and I didn't like that. But now I'm thinking, what should that matter, right? I can still make whatever I'm excited about and I want to make, and you awesome people will a lot of you have stuck around. Some of you subscribed while I was gone and just not making things. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. I also don't understand it, but I appreciate it. So why can't I have fun making things and we can have fun together. It doesn't matter what other people are doing on the same platform. It doesn't matter what's popular right now. I'm clearly not a huge YouTuber. I'm not doing this for the views. All that to say, I'm back. I miss talking to you. I miss making things that are fun. So I'm gonna start doing that again. And I still don't have a consistent style of content. That's been a struggle for me over this whole journey. But again, that's something that's more necessary when you're trying to do YouTube the right way, so that you have a consistent channel for people to come to, and you can brand yourself correctly, and you can market yourself to others. And well, since I was trying to do it right, I was very concerned with that, but I'm getting to the point where I'm like, why not just enjoy it? If we figure out some of those things, then we can start doing it right. But until then, I just want to have fun. It's been a really long time since I've talked to the camera, so thank you for sticking with me through that ramble. It really is a skill you gotta keep up on, which I haven't, but I'm getting back into it. So hey, now you guys know what I've been doing with my life, because I haven't actually shared that on my channel yet. You know where I've been. You know that I'm back. You can hold me accountable. If it's been a while and you don't see a video, go into the comments in one of them. Be like, Heather, where are you? I'll be like, I'm sorry, I'll make something now. But seriously, thank you so much for sticking with me through this ridiculously long time gap between me making anything, and I can't wait to share some fun stuff with you guys. I'm not going to say anything specifically, because it seems like every time I say something I want to do, I end up not doing it. I don't think this is a good way to hold me accountable. I think I need to hold me accountable, so yeah. But I'll see you guys soon. I love you so much. I honestly mean that. You are a person worthy of love, just by value of being a human being. And so I love you. It's not just random words I say. And I'll see you guys soon. But seriously, if you want to subscribe so I can have a channel name and not just a bunch of random numbers and letters, that would be great. I would appreciate that a lot. That is important to me.